never had a makeup. She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. As she stands there singing for money, la la dee la doo da, 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 la la
work great, concrete and deadbeats. Grab something sweet, Mackie D's or KFC. Only one choice in the city. Done voicing my pity, now let's get to the nitty gritty. Tune reminds me of my first D. Like unique, still 16 and feeling horny. Point to the sky, feel free. See a people all equal, smiles in front and behind me. Swim in the deep blue sea, cornfields sway lazily. All smiles, all easy. Where you from, what's you on and what's your story? Mesmerising tones, rising pianos. This is my zone, so stop cloning. Pick paper, scissors or stone. Cause me and you are the same. Known you all my life, I don't know your name. The name's European Bob, sorted. Anyway, have a dance now, see you later. Pleased to meet you, likewise, a pleasure.
We were just standing in our narrow home. We went on and on.
They all smile, we all sing.
We become heroes in the starlight.
We all sing, sing.
We were just standing in our narrow home. We went on and on.
They all smile, we all sing.
We become heroes in the starlight.
We all sing, sing. The night slowly fades and goes slow motion. All the commotion becomes flowing emotions. Same piano loops over. Arms wave, eyes roll back and jaws fall open. Seeing soft focus. Chatting to this bloke in the toilets. Dizzy new heights, blinded by the lights. These people are for life. It's all back to his place at the end of the night. Yo, they could settle wars with this. If only they will. Imagine the world's leaders on pills. And imagine the morning after. Wars causing disaster. Don't talk to me, I don't know ya. But this ain't tomorrow, for now I still love ya. Hours fly over. Sail round, diamonds and pearls. Never seen so many fit girls. Discover new worlds. Look at my watch, can't focus. Last 2 hours I lost. Every move fills me with lust. All of life's problems I just shake off. Yeah. Mad little events happen. Things map out and a few blue madams are like the toilets. Big beaky bouncers out to reveal us. Geezers on ease with first timers. Kids on Wiz, darlings on Charlie. All come together for this party. All races, many faces from places you never heard of. Where you from, what's your name and what you want. Sing to the words, flex to the fat ones. The tribal drums, sun's rising. We all smile, we all sing.
We were just standing in our narrow home. We went on and on.
We all smile, we all sing.
We become heroes in the starlight.
We all sing, sing.
We were just standing in our narrow home. We went on and on.
We all smile, we all sing.
We become heroes in the starlight.
We all
in. Hold on. You don't have to bow down to nothing that you don't want to bow down to. Hold on. Somebody has to help you get control of your life and your destiny again.
So you're thinking that it's over. You're coming off another put down. You feel the world is on your shoulders, no love around. Ooh. You say you're in for stormy weather. The sun tucked away behind the cloud. Can't seem to get your thing together. Can't get turned on. Ooh. There's a reason for the madness. Somebody's got to tell you it seems all hope is gone. There's one thing you might miss. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. Never know what's in store for you. Hold on. You never know what dream just might come true. Hold on, you'll see a brighter day. Hold on. Just hold on and I'll show you the way. Hold on. Hold on. You hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Tell me if you still think what the people say makes a difference when they never walked a mile in our shoes anyway. Can't let this stop our dreams from coming true. Wake up and find that the spirit lives in you. Hold on. You got to hold. You got to hold. You got to hold on. Yeah. With every dark cloud there's a silver lining. You just hold on and I know you're gonna find it. No heaven, baby, you must know the hell. But we've been holding back, but now we're gonna tell. You see, with every word I sing, deep down inside you better know that I believe. When I feel left out and feel all hope is gone, I just put it in and get lost in song. I think I'm gonna hold. I think I'm gonna hold. I think I'm gonna hold on. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Trying to tell you it ain't over. Trying to tell you you can cry on my shoulder. Trying to tell you there's a love today. Trying to tell you I know the way. Come on with me. Come on, I set you free.
I get deeper into this thing. The deeper I go, the more knowledge I know what to sing, what to bring. What? I get deeper into the vibe. What? Chilling in the corner at the shelter all by myself, checking it out. I'm not dancing no more, but why? Why? What? How on earth are you supposed to vibe around the fake ones, the ones that say they know what is what, but they don't know what is what? They just strut. What the fuck? What? I get deeper into this thing, and I pretend that they're not there. I just stare up in the booth at the dread man spinning the song, spinning it strong, playing things like "We Can Have House Begin." That's my shit. What? I get deeper when people start to disappear, and it's about 6 o'clock. I'm my sweater and my pants, and I start to dance, and all the sweat just goes down my face. And I pretend that there's nobody there but me in this place. I get deep, yo, I get deep. What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep. When he takes all the bass out the song, and all you hear is highs, and it's like, oh. I get deep. I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, and the rhythm flows through my blood like alcohol, and I get drunk, and I'm all over the place. But I catch myself right on time, right on line with the beat, and it's so sweet, 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 sweet. I get deep, I get deep, I get deep. While if house music was air, then Dr. Love would be my song, and I would only take deep breaths and fill my lungs with the rhythm, with the bass. I get deep. I get deep. united stronger, fighting for peace, caring about our loved ones, trusting ourselves, sharing feelings. Believe me, if only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could. I think about the implications when alone between the sheets, when all the hugging and kissing is tearing my heart apart. Oh, people standing hand in hand, celebrating our different colors, joining together, sharing feelings. Believe me, if only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could, I'd make this world a better place. Believe me, if only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could.
wanna share and just enjoy yourself tonight. Let the madness and the music get to you and just enjoy yourself. 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 Enjoy tonight. 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 Gotta be the kind of vibe I wanna share and just enjoy yourself tonight. Let the madness and the music get to you and just enjoy yourself tonight. Gotta be the kind of vibe I wanna share and just enjoy yourself tonight. Let the madness and the music get to you
but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deeper into this thing, and I pretend that they're not there. I just stare. Up in the booth at the dread man spinning the song, spinning it strong, playing things like "We Can Our House Begin." That's my shit. What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deeper, I get deeper when people start to disappear. It's about 6 o'clock.